The Lakers ended their two-game road losing streak over the weekend by edging out the Celtics 96-95. Anthony Davis led the team in scoring with 27 points to go along with 14 rebounds. The Lakers held on for the win despite not scoring in the final minute and 40 seconds of the game thanks to missed shots by both LeBron and AD, along with another LeBron turnover. So, Shannon, do you have a problem with how the Lakers ended this game?
No, because I thought they played well. They did a great job of playing defense. Skip held the Celtics to 17 points in the fourth quarter, forced 7 turnovers. They only turned the ball over. They had them down for once, but the one that LeBron had, but I think that was a turnover that AD when Kemba Walker stepped in and ripped the ball out of his hand. But give Caruso credit. He got back, would not let Jaylen Brown get an uncontested layup. They scrambled and got to guys. So give them credit, and that's what you need, Skip. Sometimes you're going to win games like this here. To hold that team with that talent, Jaylen Brown shot 68%. He was 13 of 19. He had 28. Jason Tatum, 12 of 18. He had 30. So to do what they did and to hold this team that has the firepower that they have to 95 points, 17 in the fourth quarter, I thought they did a great job. But the thing that got them in trouble, Skip, they had a nice lead, and then what happened? The 2 turnovers late. Jason Tatum hit some tough shots. I mean, he hit a shot over AD in the lane. Skip, the kid can play. That young fella, he's only getting better. Jaylen Brown, I don't know what he did this offseason, Skip, but he came back, and everybody keeps talking about Tatum, and Tatum is unbelievable. Yep. But Jaylen Brown is every step the player that he is. And he has a tough assignment, Skip, because he has to do it on the other end. He normally guards one of the better players on the defensive end. So he has his work cut out for him. But I like what I saw from the Lakers. We just need to get, Skip, we got to get more out of Marc Gasol. Right now, he's giving us nothing.
What did I tell you before you started? Huh? He's glacial.
Skip. And then what he's doing is that he's taxing the bench because he gets in foul trouble so early. Now we got to go to Trez. And Trez, I get it. Trez is a great guy, but you got to put him on Embiid. You're going to have to do what he going to do with Gobert or what's he going to do with Yoke. You saw what Yoke did yesterday, Skip, so that's my only concern.
This was Daniel Tice.
Yes.
They're not a big team.
No.
They start a small team.
They start a very small team, which plays into our hands because, our best lineup, Skip, is really AD at the 5. That's really our better team. Well, you put Trez at the 5 and AD at the 4. But our best unit is when Gasol, unfortunately, is not on the floor.
Somebody saw that coming. Okay, so I have a question that I'm going to ask repeatedly, I believe, throughout this season, and I'll ask it off Saturday night's game. Who is your closer? Because I can't find him.
It all depends who's hot. Normally it's LeBron or AD. And we tried to go give it to AD. AD had it going, was playing very well. So LeBron, he was going to get the last shot. And Kemba Walker did a great job of sneaking in there and pulling it out and getting it out. So those are our closers. AD and LeBron James. LeBron James, AD.
At Milwaukee were KCP and Alex Caruso hit 2 huge threes down the stretch to stave off the rally.
Skip, they didn't stave off no rally. You see what LeBron did, 13 and 2.
Okay, so let's look hard at what happened at the end of this game. LeBron did hit a couple of threes in the mid-fourth quarter. One was wide open because Kemba made a stupid play where you throw it back in bounds on the Lakers' end, and it left LeBron just standing there wide open. Oh, I got this, and he made it. And then he felt hot-handed and confident enough from 3 that he made another one, and all of a sudden they are up. Let's see, that put them up 6 points. So now down the stretch, over the last 4 minutes, LeBron tried another 3 with 51.7 seconds left to basically
we'll end it. We're going to end it.
Here it is.
We're going to end it.
This is going to end the game if you make this one, and he LeBricks. And then we have another play with 39.4 seconds left. Here's one more look at this LeBron. He just said, I got this, I don't got this. A little long. And then we got this play from LeBron. 39 seconds left. He's dribbling, and whoops, he dribbled it off his own foot.
Skip, the man slip. You saw him slip. Now, don't do that, Skip.
No, he dribbled the ball. He didn't slip before he dribbled it. He dribbled the ball off his foot, and it went out of bounds.
So that's the first time that's ever happened?
No, and it happens, but I'm just showing you what happened down the stretch to this team. You're starting to come apart. So now Jason Tatum is heated up. And here he comes, and now it's one last possession for the Lakers. And if we could see it unfold, I'm saying, LeBron, just take it. Drive it. Drive it, do something. Oh, he thought about it.
That's what he wanted to do. That's the guy we wanted with the ball right there.
Okay, go. No, AD says no. Oh, that was it. We didn't see the extended play because there were several passes where they went back and forth with each other between LeBron and AD. Hot potato. I got it. You got it. I got it.
That's how you scramble. Okay. That's how you scramble and play defense. Now, had that been the Nets, that'd have been a layup on the other end. Woo-hoo, ball game, because we just saw it happen last night. Pick it up.
Caruso made a hellacious defensive play to sprint back and stop the dunk.
The Caruso.
Okay? All right, the Caruso can really play defense. I'm going to give you that.
Yes.
But then you get Kemba, who gets his signature step back, and it's from like 15, 16 feet. And here's that last play. This is AD. He finally says, I'll try this. And he tries to dribble into the middle. And Kemba just takes it away from him, basically. And here comes Kemba. Nope, no layup there. And it swings to Kemba, who is at this point 1 for 11. And that made him 1 for 12. You were lucky he was so cold. And then Daniel Tice gets about as easy a putback as you can get. Huh?
It wouldn't have counted.
Yes, it would have. It would have counted. He thought it was a body foul. He thought he got shoved on as he started to shoot. There was no hand foul of this. We could see it one more time. Kemba. On any other night, Kemba makes this shot, but that made him 1 for 12, and Tice is up, and that's going to count.
Let me ask you a question, Skip. So you wanted Jaylen Brown to shoot 68%, Jason Tatum to shoot 67%, and you wanted Kemba to what, shoot 60%? So you want 3 guys to shoot in the 60s.
Well, I want Kemba to do better than 1 for 12. How many nights has he been 1 for 12 in his life?
Well, I mean, look at LeBron was 7 of 17. Marc Gasol was 0 for. KCP was 0 for. Schroeder was 3 of 8. Can we get somebody to shoot better?
Okay, so that final possession, LeBron and AD are going back and forth, back and forth. If you're the GOAT, if you're the best player on the planet, if you are leading the MVP race at this moment, as everybody says LeBron is except me, then you just close that deal. You say, okay, you don't want it, I got it, I'll take it. I'll take that shot, I'll drive it, I'll go shoot the free throws, I'll do whatever it takes to get this game home. And he didn't.
We've seen the Nets lose ball games close. So who's their closer?
Okay, they got 3 closers.
So why they not closing? Well, they had 2 of them last night, so why didn't they close that game?
Okay, because it's ridiculous, because Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook made 2 absurd threes. The game was completely over.
So in other words, you got to play defense, which we played on a scramble to get back. Think about it. We stopped the layup, and then we scrambled. Nobody got an uncontested shot. They passed the ball to Kemba, and Dennis Dominguez right there in his job. So now what?
Now what? Nobody can close. So if you have these games, if you can just blow people away and dominate, which you're capable of doing, you're fine. But if it comes down to crunch time, clutch time, last 3 or 4 minutes, everybody's saying, who's going to do this? Who's going to take the shot?
Did you see? Had we not lost this game to Philly, did you see what we did to Philly? Had a great call to timeout, got a great play. AD going to the bucket, had a lead.
That was good.
Okay, they win the ball game on Tobias Harris hits a big-time shot. Okay, I get that. But at some point in time, it's nice to have offensive guys that can go put the ball in the bucket. But you got to be able to play defense, and that's what we were able to do. 2 guys shoot over 60%, and you hold them to less than 100 points.
How many nights is Kemba going to go 1 for 12? He might go 5 for 20, but that's 5. That'd be where he'd have double-digit points. And he wound up with 4 points in 28 minutes.
First of all, y'all shot 48% from the floor. We shot 44. We shot 29% from the 3. Y'all shot 28% from the 3. We both of us was terrible from the free throw line. So what's the difference? guess what? When your offense isn't clicking, can you lock in defensively? We didn't give you nothing cheap. You didn't get a layup. You didn't get a dunk. Everybody was scrambling, closing out. Nobody got an uncontested shot. Normally what happens when you scrambling around like that, somebody gets an uncontested shot. It didn't happen.
So help me out with this. How is Kawhi Leonard now 91% from the free throw line after he made 11 of 11 yesterday at the Garden against the Knicks? And LeBron is 20 percentage points lower at 71%, which is actually up from 69 last year and 67 the year before. I don't get that.
And guess what? He should have been 91% the one he missed in that finals. To let LeBron James get back into the game 6. He can't live. He can shoot 100%, but he can't get that one back.
Well, he was 19 at that point.
You got nothing to do with it. Yeah, we put foots in 19, 18. If you're in the NBA, we'll put foots in you. That's what Bron did.
Well, it just seems like if LeBron could make those late-game free throws, you'd have a closer because he could just say, I can freight train. Nobody can stop me from the basket. And if they want to foul me, I'll just go up there and ice in my veins.
In the fourth quarter, who had the highest plus-minus in the fourth quarter? Of all the time, everybody that stepped on the floor, who had the highest plus-minus in the fourth quarter? Because that when the game was won and lost, right, Skip Bayless?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Well, Jason Tatum outscored LeBron.
Oh, he had 8 points. LeBron had 7. Well, if you don't mind me asking, since you want to bring Jason Tatum into this, what was his plus-minus? One guy was a +10, the other guy was a -10. I want you to tell the people at home because they don't have the shot sheet like we got.
I agree with your opening point.